I'd like to welcome you to the Pastor's Chronicles. This is a Chronicles on Drake, his song In My Feelings. Now, I know that this song is very popular. It seems like everybody follow the same trend and they don't do their own research. Once someone sees something and it's popular, everybody follow like zombies, flying out the raw meat. But this video by Drake, it has subliminal messages in it. And once I show you the symbolisms in this video, then I'm going to show you what the video is all about. And this video is all about degrading, continually degrading females. Okay, so let's dig into it. Welcome to the Pastor's Chronicles. In My Feelings by Drake. I'd like to welcome you to Pastor's Chronicles. This is In My Feelings Chronicles, and this is part 5. In our last chronicle, I hope you've seen it. I posted up a video stating that YouTube blocked it worldwide. So I put I put a link in the description that took you to my platform, tpchronicles.com, and so you could check out part 4. I will put a link in the description so you can check that out if you haven't seen part 4. It is crucial to see part 4 because it helps you. As you know, the Chronicles is step by step, and it's a puzzle that we put together to bring forth a message. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just show a little photos here and there. We are touching on numerology, of course, in My Feelings and Drake's In My Feelings video. We still in the beginning, but we're gonna skip around because there's certain things I want you to see. Right now, we're touching on numerology, and so if you see Drake here, he coming up at supposedly Kiki house. Kiki come out, and of course, in I think it's part 1 or 2, we begin to stop. Part 1, we start stopping, on certain parts in his video, and I said, "Do you see that? Do you see that?" And we're gonna touch on that. But right now, we at numerology, and he got number 15 on his jersey. So before we break down number 15 on his jersey, I wanted you to understand how Satanists use numerology to determine what type of event will take place in this world, whether it's weather modification, whether it's knocking off a high profile celebrity or politician, or just bring forth something or some disease or something that will take out a mass amount of people. They deal with numerologies, numbers, and these numbers, according to Satanists and Freemasons, these numbers have sacred entity. And so these numbers tell them what they should do. There's sacred things pertaining to these numbers. And so therefore by these numbers, they determine what's going to take place. For example, 9/11, 911. According to Freemasons, the number 9 represents, just like the number 8, it represents pain or sadness. And so sometimes they put them together. When they put them together, it spells out a certain event. And we show this in, I want to say part 4 and part 3, No, part three, we showed Wanted, where Angelina Jolie played in a movie called Wanted and manipulated him and put him on. If you look at the whole movie, he's been under like mind control. They control his mind. And also, the most important thing in this movie is the stitching of the fabric. In that fabric, there's numbers. That Morgan Freeman, he played actually the leader, and the secret society is what actually gives the hit. And so the handlers um, project the numbers, bring the numbers out, and they give it to the assassins. And these numbers verify what type of event or assassination would take place in the world. And so, what I'm going to show you in part three and part four of In My Feelings Chronicles is to understand the occult numerology. So, let's get on with part three.
You see that one thread that missed the weave and lies on top of the others?
Like a mistake?
No, it's a code. If the vertical thread is on top, it's a 1. If it's below, it's a 0.
Binary code? What does it say?
It's a name, a target.
Where do the names come from?
Come out of a necessity, Wesley. Necessity to maintain balance in the world. They are orders that must be executed, entrusted to us so that we might forge stability out of chaos.
We showed Spartacus in part four. In part four, I just threw Spartacus in there so you can see that they sacrifice people, high profile artists, people in that nature, to the gods. For example, if you look at Bill Cosby right now, Bill Cosby is being punished for somewhere he broke the oath. Many people say he was about to buy this and do this and do that. I don't care what it was he was about to do. Somewhere he broke the oath, and then he's been punished by it. Recently, I heard that his daughter died. You know, he's doing time in prison, and they just throwing him under the bus. This is the way the secret societies, the elite, punishes their puppets.
Sad news today for embattled comedian Bill Cosby. His daughter, Ensa, has died. The 44-year-old, who appeared on an episode of The Cosby Show when she was a teen, spoke out last year in support of her father amid dozens of allegations of sexual abuse, which he denies.
I cannot sit quietly anymore. The man portrayed in the media today is not who my father is. I've seen the accusations become more horrific and extreme with time, and I've witnessed my father's reputation and legendary works be dismissed without any proof.
In 1997, Cosby's son, Ennis, was slain on a Los Angeles freeway during a failed robbery. No word on what led to Ensa's death, but she reportedly suffered from kidney disease.
If you look at Spartacus, they sacrifice these people to Satan. If they break the oath, they just gonna sacrifice them. If it's someone who break the oath of the brotherhood, they will sacrifice them to please or appease the wrath of Satan. So with no further ado, let's jump on to part 5.
This week we begin a special series that will run till the end of the month. It was 10 years ago this August that Princess Diana was killed in a Paris car accident. Yet some still believe there are unanswered questions about the crash. And now a witness has come forward with new information that could suggest it was not an accident. Nicholas Wapshott is the national and foreign editor of the New York Sun and is with us this afternoon. Let's begin with the white Fiat Uno. This is one of the big mysteries of the investigation. What role did that car play in the accident?
Well, it was always said that there was a white Fiat Uno which tipped into the car in which Diana was being driven at the key moment as it went into the tunnel in which she died. That Fiat Uno left paint on Diana's car, and the French police scoured the whole of France and have never yet been able to find out exactly what car that was. It's very distinct. You can trace a car from its paint.
They never found the car, and they never found the driver. But now a new witness has come forward, a French fireman called Christophe Palat. And what claims is he making specifically?
This is really fascinating. 3 years after Diana's death, paparazzo photographer, a long-lens photographer, who had always denied that he was in Paris at that time, was found dead in a burning Fiat Uno on a military territory in France. This Fiat Uno had been repainted. It was originally white and had been repainted 3 years before, so shortly after the accident. What the firefighter is now saying is that he was the first on the scene. It had been said that the paparazzo had committed suicide and set fire to the car himself. What the firefighter said was that he was first on the scene and that the paparazzo, called James Adamson, had 2 bullet holes to his head, and that had been covered up. And this was revealed this week. This is 10 years after Diana's death. It's obviously a sensational revelation.
A stunning human drama playing out a half-mile below the Earth's surface, where right now there are 33 men buried alive. They have been down there for 3 weeks, ever since a cave-in at the mine where they make a living digging for gold and copper. And for 17 of those days, they were presumed dead. But on Sunday came the first miraculous signs of life, and now, thanks to a rescue probe, they are getting air, nourishment, and passing messages. But bringing them back into the light could take 3 months.
Please subscribe to the Pastor's Chronicles. Hit the subscription, hit the bell so you can get updates. And also, I want to share with you my other page, because a lot of people say, Pastor, I get it. I appreciate everything you're doing, but we need some teaching, some gospel teachings. So if you look here, the Pastor Scott Hinton, this is the gospel message that I'm presenting. This is my other page. You can actually, if you go back to the Pastor's Chronicles and you scroll down, first you got to hit, if you're watching like a video or something like Snoop Dogg Satanic Gospel album, you can click the Pastor's Chronicles. And then when you pick the Pastor's Chronicles, you scroll down, bam, there go Pastor Scott Hinton. Subscribe, hit the subscription there. Or you can actually click on it and it'll take you to my other page. And there you will learn about the Bible. You'll have Bible studies and go deep into understanding the will of God. All right? May the Lord bless you, and share this message. And also check me out on tpchronicles.com. That's my platform. That's my website. So you can enjoy more of truths and read articles and things of that nature. All right.